13 years ago, I was a shy young guy. I was a man who didn't think that he would ever have success with women. Thought he was going to be alone forever, stuck in a world with no friends, no connections, nobody that honestly cared about me. Then I discovered learned seduction with women that would allow me to get control over my life. I spent 13 years going very hard at this. At first, I didn't think this was going to work. I didn't think that approaching women would help me out with the opposite sex. I thought that I was just going to be playing the numbers game. I thought that if I could just approach enough girls, eventually some girl would like me and I could marry her and I could have kids. But the longer that I took in this industry, the more that I found out there's so much you fucking control. And it's totally a learnable skill set. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys the 5 things that I learned over the past 13 years approaching women. Now, before you guys say that this is an incredible number, I punched the numbers, I did the math. It's around 30,000. I've been doing this a long time and this is my full-time job. I approach with clients. I go out 3 to 7 days a week. I've been doing that for 13 years and I'm a bit weird. So what during these 13 years of approaching 30,000 women did I learn? In this video, we're going to break down the 5 things that I learned approaching 30,000 women over the course of 13 years. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video.
Yo, bitch, I got some buzzes clawing on my fucking stomach.
Number 1, I learned to become a better product over a better salesman. A lot of dating coaches teach tactics and tricks to try to seduce the opposite sex, but why not just become a more attractive individual? Why not become more charismatic? Why not work on your dating apps? Why not work on your SMV? Why not work on your ability to approach women, to be extroverted, to be a leader of men, to be funny, clever, witty, to handle adversity? Yes, tactics and tricks do help out, but 75% of learned seduction with women is who you are. It's not something that you say or what you do, it's actually how you say it. And how you say it comes from an extension of who you are. It's really hard to fake this. If you're not something, you can't speak like you're it. You can't move like you're it. Action feeds ego, ego feeds action. You have to believe you are something to act like something. Number 2, women care more about personality and status than looks. I've done this for a long time, and a lot of you guys who actually approach, who've been approaching for maybe 2 to 3 years, you'll notice that on certain nights, you have great energy. You'll be really confident. You'll feel really extroverted. You'll be feeling really loose. And women suddenly like you way more than usual. Isn't that interesting? My old mentors with RSD, they used to focus a lot on their energy over maybe getting rejected. They focused on getting themselves into a certain headspace. There's 3 things you want to be getting into when you're approaching. You want to be relaxed, extroverted, and then once those 2 things are in place, you want to be having fun. If you get these 3 things in place, women will love you. When a girl goes out, she's not going out to fuck a guy, she's going out to have fun. Yes, it'd be cool if she met a cool guy and maybe they had sex, maybe they didn't. Maybe they had a connection, but the girl is going out to have fun. And if you are having fun, why would she want to leave your side? You're facilitating her purpose for being out. Number 3, focus on what you have control over what you don't. And I promise you this, you have way more that you have control over what you don't. You guys are focusing on all these things, genetics, height, race, and I'll say this, if you focus on things that you have no control over, you'll never get fucking good at this. Every guy I've ever seen who's improved with women didn't bitch, didn't moan. A lot of the guys actually that I know who got good at this, who were shorter individuals or a different race, never mention it. They never talk about their race. They never talk about their height because it's fucking irrelevant. Women want to date the Marcus Aurelius. They don't give a fuck if this guy's 5'2" or 6'2". Girls want to date a badass motherfucker. They want to date a guy who's masculine, who's in his own energy, who is a leader of men, who is wanted by women, who is fun and free, who's on his purpose, who has a strong frame of reality that isn't pushed or molded by hers. He has a purpose. He's chasing something that's scary. Number 4, fundamental-based thinking. Again, you guys are focusing on the 20% of things, most of you guys. You guys are thinking about, what do I say? What are the tactics I should use to get the girl? Yeah, at some point, you guys should learn that. But you guys are ignoring key factors that are going to make you guys a lot better. When I get on the phone call with you guys for coaching calls, I ask you guys, how many girls are you approaching? You say, I go out once a week and I approach maybe 2 girls. Do you think that you get better a lot faster or even get results a lot faster if you approach more women? Obviously, clearly. That's just fundamental based thinking. So think about approaching like the inflow of clientele and the marketing being your game. So you're getting a lot of clientele and you're getting a lot of marketing in. You're improving your marketing. But if you're not approaching women, you're not talking to girls, you're not being extroverted, you're not getting on dating apps, you're not building social circles, you're not approaching women week to week, obviously, you shouldn't be surprised that it's been a while since you've had sex or had a relationship. Stop focusing on the small percentile gains and start focusing on big percentile gains. You're looking at the 5% wins over the 100%, 200%, 300% wins. Eye contact, big win. Copy energy, big win, winning your life. You're going to believe yourself more, which is going to translate to the energy you give girls. That's going to help you out a lot more. You guys want to take easy wins and instead of trying to work on the big things that are going to change you, which actually takes me to part 5. Frat boy scientist dichotomy. When you're out, you want to turn your brain off. You want to be focused on, again, on those 3 things: relaxation, extroversion, having fun. But then focus on one thing to work on, something that's going to make your game a lot better. Eye contact, being relaxed, having fun. Maybe you're working on moving like Thomas Shelby. Maybe you're working on slow leg with movements or eye contact. Maybe you're working on cocky energy. But otherwise, other than that one thing you're working on, you're a frat boy. Be stupid, be dumb, be authentic, be in the moment, and approach. Now, if you can't focus on one thing because it's so hard for you to approach to begin with, focus on approaching by itself. Let's say you don't have relaxation in place. Focus on relaxation by itself. Then once that's inherent and it's a habit to approach and to be relaxed, then you start working on other things and start stacking more habits. Eventually, as you stack habits, you have all these bricks and you keep stacking these bricks until you have a palace. And then when you go home, then you could be a scientist. You can overthink the fuck out of this. I know a lot of you guys overthink. A lot of you guys are very intelligent guys. You guys see all these notes back behind me. You guys have seen this for a long time. These notes reach from one wall to the other. It's because when I come home, this is when I'm a scientist. This is when I actually think this shit through. But I'm not thinking it through when I'm out and about. Because if I did that and I was overthinking how I can improve when I'm out, what it does is it makes me inauthentic, makes it harder for me to get into a good headspace to be free-flowing and have a fun conversation. Instead, I'm worrying, oh no, I fucked up my tonality here. Oh no, I messed up here. And I'm beating myself up instead of just being in the flow, having fun, and getting into an authentic, good place that makes the girls attracted to me. I'm more focused on getting to a certain place where girls can be attracted to me over getting any individual girl. You guys worry about the approach to late ratio, which is what's fucking you guys over. Like, you guys focus so much on the approach to getting a girl ratio to where it fucks you guys over completely, and your ratio is fucked because you guys focus too much on it. You guys need an outcome, and because you need the outcome, the women always walk on you because they sense the need. Focus on yourself and be selfish in this way. Stop focusing so much on the women. Stop overthinking. Be more present to the moment. Focus on very few things so that this brain, this computer that you have in your head, isn't running a bunch of programs at the same time. Having a free-flowing, fun conversation is already enough mental energy as is. Don't make it more complicated and more difficult than it has to be. And when you do this, that one thing you focus on should be something that, again, gets you a lot further for a lot less energy expended. Focus on big gains of return instead of small gains of return. I want to work on my push-pull. No. I want to focus on doing this specific line. No. Do you guys want to get good fast or do you guys want to get good slow? Focus on big gains on return, relaxation, approaching more. Focus on moving and speaking in a certain way. Focus on the right mindsets, like refurbishing your mindset, the mindsets that get you the results that you want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And if you guys want coaching, text me at 702-841-9909. And that being said, peace.
Yo, bitch, I got some buzzers clawing up.